Hello everybody, it's Gary Hallican here, and I've got a deep clearance review for you today. So we're looking at the Cyclone figure from the Black Adam movie. This is, of course, McFarlane DC Multiverse. So the Black Adam movie wasn't horrible, I don't think. I think it was very okay. Didn't really stand out much, but wasn't bad either. But I think the character designs were pretty good, especially the Justice Society character designs. So I figured the figures might be cool. And as I said, this one is available on very deep clearance now. So I think after my GameStop coupon, I think I paid about $4 for this. And I got something free too, because all the clearance items at GameStop were buy one, get one free. So got a really good deal on it. So can't really beat that. So we'll see how it is. Comes in the regular DC Multiverse packaging. On the back, though, we get kind of this comic style art of the character rather than a photo of the character from the movie or anything like that. And if you are astute and have been paying attention here, if you compare the figure with the art, you might already be starting to see what the biggest problem with this figure is. But I'll get to that in a moment. So let's go ahead and get her out and see what we think. Okay, so here is Cyclone out of the package, and she doesn't look like a bad figure, but there are some serious issues with this. And the biggest issue is that if you compare her to any still shots from the movie, or if you compare her even to the art on the back of the box, you'll see that this figure is missing most of the colors that it should have. First off, the shirt here is just plain green. There's no shading or anything on it, so it makes it look, very flat and just kind of plain. But there also are a lot of spots where she's missing color. So her collar shoulder pieces here are a little bit purple, but in the movie they're much brighter purple than that. Her chest plate on the figure is pretty much all black, where in the movie it should be kind of a purple and green iridescent look to it. And then she should have some stripes on her leggings here. So I think they're kind of purple stripes on the leggings. She should have green laces on the boots. Basically, this is missing pretty much all of the colors that it should have. The logo is okay. He's got the little tornado logo on there. And the head sculpt, I think, is not bad. I think it's a fair approximation of the actor. However, though, in the movie, she does have earrings, purple and green earrings, and a significant amount of purple and green eyeshadow there. So for some reason, this figure just basically skimps on all of the colors. And she's missing a lot of colors that she's supposed to have in order to make her look accurate to the movie. So it just looks kind of plain in that case. But again, I think the head sculpt is pretty good, and the hair doesn't look bad. It's not really shaded much either. It does kind of change from a darker brown to kind of a more orange there. So it's got a little bit of difference to it. So overall, I think, she looks okay as long as you don't compare her to the pictures from the movie, because then you'll say, well, this isn't really that good. And another big issue here, it's got a green wrist joint there. So wrists shouldn't be green. They should be the same color as her hand, right? So definitely some issues with this figure. I can see why it's on deep clearance, not just because of the movie it's from, but because it's simply inaccurate to that movie. But again, the head is pretty good. So as far as articulation goes, because of the hair, we're not going to move the head very much at all. Look down a little bit, but then this kind of looks strange here with the big clump of hair coming away from the back. So you're not really going to get much head movement at all. A little bit of tilt, a little bit of twist there. Not much. Shoulders can go only up that far. She's got these big puffy sleeves here, so they block the arms from going up any further. Go all the way around. Does have a bicep swivel. Double elbow, looks like, but I can't get the other one to go. There we go. So, good double elbow. Very good. Double elbow there. And then at the wrist, swivel. And hinges there. Not vertical hinges on this one. The hinges that way. At the chest here and the waist, we're going to get basically nothing. Little bit of crunch forward, I guess. And not really anything else. A little bit side to side. Of course, those joints are covered up by her shirt here, so that's why we're not getting much motion there. Legs can go really far up, so that's really good. That's quite good on the legs. That's better than any others. That's pretty excellent on the legs, in fact. Can go back a little bit. Full splits, no problem. Knees, we have excellent double knees. And then at the feet point up that far. Point down that far. Has a toe. And let's see if we can get any twist at the ankles. There we go. Get a little bit of twist angle at the ankles there. So she's kind of limited in the upper body, but the legs are quite articulated. So that works pretty well there. Get the foot peg twisted back around. So again, pretty limited in the arms and the chest and so forth, but the and the head, but the legs have pretty good articulation. So she comes with one accessory. She comes, of course, with the card, which is the art from the back of the box, and the standard stand. Again, I don't like to take those out because they're on the cards. But she does come with one accessory, which is this tornado piece here. So it is kind of white, translucent, and is a tornado. And inside it has one peg, so she can kind of peg into it and act like she's flying in the tornado. So let's see if we can get her to do that. So this is a little bit strange here. Let's see, this way we go. There we go. So I suppose that works, I guess. Balance is going to be an issue, because if I put both feet in. Or if you put both feet into the tornado, she'll stand up okay. So, I don't know, that's all right, I guess. You could use this with other characters that have wind type, tornado type powers. You know, it's okay. I suppose it's, you know, looks enough like a swirling tornado there. All right, so let's do some size comparisons next. Okay, for size comparisons, here she is with Batman, with George Clooney Batman. He'll stand up here. Maybe. There we go. There she is with Batman, so pretty much the same size. She's maybe, you know, a speck shorter than him. I don't know. I'd say pretty much the same height there as Batman. Here she is with Marvel Legends Cersei. So, of course, in a different scale, right, than the Marvel Legends. Here she is with a standard 12-ounce beverage can. And then, of course, as always, with John Cena. So she's pretty well in scale with John Cena there, I would say. All right, so that is the DC Multiverse Black Adam Cyclone figure. If you can get this figure for $4 like I did, then it's pretty decent. But if you're looking for an accurate representation of the character from the movie, you'll probably be disappointed in this. All right, so let me know in the comments if you have this one, if you have any other cool figures, and what you thought of the Black Adam movie, if you even remember that it happened. And we'll see you in the next review.